The El Hato community is one of the poorest communities in the Antigua Valley. The local villagers subsist mostly on farming and have jobs down in Antigua as carpenters or in the local market. The Las Manos de Christine project in El Hato teaches English to more than 300 students in the public school.
My name is Maria Jose. My name is My name is Lilian.
In addition to the English classes, we run a bilingual library for the El Hato community. We have extracurricular classes, such as our art classes in the afternoons, and the children of El Hato can take art or use the library after school.
I am 8.
You are 8.
10.
10? 10 and 8. Yes.
We chose the El Hato community because of its accessibility, because we were able to partner with a local eco hotel, Earth Lodge. And between the relationship that Earth Lodge had in the public school and the experience that we had, we were able to create a pilot English program that we then put inside of a public school.
250 children attend the primary school in Aldea El Hato. 30 students attend Básico, which is the middle school equivalent. This takes place in the afternoons here. And 50 students attend the Saturday school. The Saturday school is a program run by 2 of our Guatemalan teachers. They volunteer, and it's geared towards working young adults in the village. We have 2 part-time English teachers who receive a small living stipend for a minimum of a 6-month commitment, and 1 full-time position, which is myself, the managing director. We also receive a lot of help from volunteers. Our volunteers are in charge of all the after-school programs. We currently have an excellent art teacher who teaches in both the Básico and the primary school. And we have a volunteer running the library program a couple of days per week.
The board and all of the rest of the people involved volunteer their time. And we have a partnership with a local hotel, Earth Lodge. Through the hotel, we can offer longevity, sustainability, because they care about the development, the long-term development of this community. They are as interested as we are in being able to provide the kids of the community an education that gives them an opportunity to graduate and compete in going to university with their peers or eventually compete in the job market.
Do we have a letter? R. R? R. Yes. We do have an R. Good job.
Five, 6, 7. All right. Guess the letter. Letre. O. C. H. I. C. K. E. N. What's that? Polo. Chicken.
More of the private schools and NGOs working in education are moving towards English and recognizing the opportunities that brings to children in poverty.
Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Very nice to meet you.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. How are you?
What we would like to see is that we end up being able to, like we did in Camino Seguro, take a backseat to a program that could function inside of the community on its own, right? Where the teachers who grew up through the system understand how to teach it and then come back to the community, want to be there and want to teach. The sustainability should be that the community takes ownership of the program itself.
Nice job. Anyone else is screaming? Yes.
How's the communities reacted to the program so far?
Well, what did you guys think? I mean, the kids are pretty excited about the whole thing.
I think the kids definitely, like, how's the families
Yeah, the
and
parents.
the parents responding?
I think it took years of trust, and I think we built on top of the trust that Bree had built with this community over 7 years, and which was also a very key part of being able to get right into the public school system, was the trust over the food program, the backpacks for kids. Bree does backpacks with school supplies so that they have everything that they need for school. And we also supply teachers with extra kind of teaching materials because they really don't have enough to teach their classes well. The parents are involved, and truthfully the moms are very involved. The mom comes to school meetings, but through the director of the school and the trust that the parents have of the teachers and that the teachers have working with us and that the community has had working with the hotel, then we've been able to build on a very long kind of a lot of work into that community. So yes, they react very well to the program.
And you can see it through the environment. You know, we've been here 2 days. We were at the school for 2 days, and you're walking, you know, through the path, and the kids are like, "Mañana, tomorrow," and so you can see it. You know, their excitement to be there and to have, you know, people come and see what they're doing.
And truthfully, their parents are have trusted us a lot. You know, to let outsiders come into the community, sit in the classroom, and teach their kids things that they actually don't understand.
When you see the number, you have to take that many steps. So it's 3. Excellent.
To change a whole community, it'll take a whole generation of hearing how important it is to be educated, how important it is to be able to compete, how important it is to have goals for the future.
Very good.
The reason that English is such an important skill for the children of Guatemala is that it helps children break the cycle of poverty because it makes them more competitive in the job market. When they graduate from high school and move into the existing job market, they need to be able to compete with their peers that are going to either private schools or public schools where they're getting a bilingual education. English as a second language is a skill, and it's a skill that makes children more competitive when they enter the job market.
If you're going to work in development, the place to begin is by giving the children an education that gives them an opportunity to be competitive and gives them a future that has many different opportunities and gives them choice.